Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're back again. Today we're having another lake and this lake is in the city of Kitwe, just along the highway, the Ndola Kitwe Highway, the dual carriageway. So that's where basically we having this lake around, and this is around the Miss Garden, which is just along the Zamtan area on the highway next to Trade King Warehouse for the Copper Belt, which is situated in Kitwe. So basically, looking at this recreational property that is available, as you can see on the video. So what basically it entails is that they have a few activities. They have some restaurant and they have a pub and all that. But I don't want to encourage and probably drinking alcohol. But what I would say is that having recreational facilities and places where you can have people coming in and having fun and doing all sorts of games and activities brings a lot of revenues as well. And this is what has made a lot of countries that you see as great countries today is because of having lots of recreational facilities and places where you could go to and have fun and have lots of entertainment. So basically, what happens is in Zambia, you're going to see most of those places that were available years back in the 60s and 70s and in the 90s are no longer available at the moment. But so far, the trend is coming up well, where people are trying to open this kind of facilities or trying to rebuild what was destroyed in those years. But the one thing that you got to understand is that if you buy a property, you just don't need to put in houses and then put the houses on rent, and then that will generate some revenue. You must have an understanding that the recreational facilities also produce a lot of revenues. So you could buy a property instead of you building in houses or flats. Probably you could make it as a garden. You can also put in some maybe a few rooms where people could rest and probably put in some restaurants and certain activities. Actually, sports activities also could help. So that kind of a facility could be used as a venue for parties, could be used as a venue for weddings, etc. So that also brings in a lot of revenue. But one other downside that I observed in Zambia, in my opinion, is the prices. Sometimes they really hike the prices to an extent where a person feels like it's not worth going to that place and have fun. So these are some of the things that we need to look at. And if you're going to look at other countries that are developing and other developed countries, look at the United Arab Emirates and more countries in the Middle East. They have a lot of fun places where you could go and have fun. So those fun places actually make everybody happy. They make the youth happy. You can see even an elderly person is busy playing around with what he can see in front of him, with the clown that is in front of him. So basically, that's what happens. And another aspect is we are very much behind as Zambians when it comes to teaming up and working in partnership. So you could have a property and you could introduce some social venue, and in that venue, if you know that you can afford to develop the place on your own, you could introduce some partnership with other people that are willing to bring in the funding, and probably that funding could assist you grow that business. So that could be a lucrative business, but the only thing that you got to understand is that you have to put everything on paper as partners and the percentages of the finances that have been put in that partnership, and then you start enjoying the dividends. So this is one of the things that we needed to emphasize on, because it seems like most of Zambians, unfortunately, all they think is when they think of a state, real estate, all they think about is building a house in that place. And after you build a house, you're going to put a house on rent. And again, promoting tradition and culture, uh, promoting the Zambian cuisine. So this is an example of the some of the Zambian dishes that you could cook. So if you have such kind of a place and you introduce some different types of foods, Zambian food, and other type of African foods, that definitely could help you. And then as the visitors come through, then they'll get to experience what you're offering. Because if you look at like the place that we looked at before, usually it's going to be the Europeans that own it. So you can see, even though it's a small place, but only the Westerns can do it. So the Africans also need to get involved in this kind of activities if we need to beautify our places and rejuvenate what was lost before, and probably that could also contribute to the growth of the economy. So if you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing, give us a like, and click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time we post a new video. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate those that have subscribed, and see you in the next one. Bye.